Go ahead.
Coming.
If I was to pick in between painting or driving, I would have a hard time picking. It's like, which kid do you like the best, your oldest or your youngest? I love them both. They're both mine. As a little kid, I loved drawing cars. The minute you take a pen in your hand and you put it down on the paper, your mind is allowed to escape and think whatever it wants to think. When I paint, it calms me down. It makes my brain slow down a little bit. You let your arms take control of it. I guess that's what makes it so relaxing. It's actually not that much different to driving. My name is Radu Muntean and I drive a BMW 2002 1971. I grew up in Romania in the 70s and I fell in love with European cars of the 70s. I pretty much knew very early in my childhood what I wanted to do for a living. I used to draw cars and paint cars since I was a little kid, and I knew I wanted to be a car designer. I'm in love with the European cars of that era. The cars that look a bit more common. I think the cars that take a while for you to fall in love with are a little more valuable to me. It's significantly different than any other car. I fell in love with the 2002 over time. It wasn't a one-time thing. It was just looking at it time and time again and seeing it on the road, and I said, one day I will own one of those cars. The greatest thing about it is that when you start the car, you just hear a little rumble, and then all of a sudden you hear the exhaust roll go to like 100 decibels, and then it comes back down and it idles completely quiet. The car only screams when you put your foot on the pedal. There was a time when this car was just a garage queen and I wiped it down every week and washed it, but that has changed when I took it out in a very spirited drive and it came back with a whole bunch of chips, and I said, you know what, it just needs to be driven. So I started driving it, rain or shine, it goes anywhere with me. The gearing on this car is actually really low, and that's what kind of makes it fun. It's not a super fast car, you probably won't get speeding tickets, but it's a loud, fun, super quick car. It's got the AC Schnitzer fenders, it's a bit wider, it's got nicer stands, it's got wider wheels, it sits lower, it's got coilovers, it's got limited slip differential. It's also got a M20 motor implant that's been upgraded, bigger injectors, and a whole bunch of go-fast bits. I think what's unique about this car is the amount of sculpture that went in it and the amount of subtleties that went in it. It took it away from a basic box into like a sculptural box. There's not a lot of original 2002 mechanically left in this car. It's not a car for the purists. It's exactly the car I wanted to build. It's exactly what I wanted to drive, and it does everything perfect for me. It's raw, it's basic, it's loud. It's stiff, it jumps around. It's pretty much like a roller coaster that you can control.